if I get His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo one day, na me and I say bia ashama issue see na me His Excellency na me interview na me busan about soldiers going to Ashama to do what they want to do. Somebody says Zion interview ben why no. There's a trending issue. I was on mampenyin kan wasem. Now busan mampenyin about culture center. Now busan mampenyin about things are ebi amanfo nya interest in it. Now back to the issue. I had a conversation with a Efia Schwarzenegger. And we all know, you see, with the interview that I did, no, almost all journalists, any Efia Schwarzenegger, they are going to ask Efia most of the questions I asked there. Ebusia, how many times do you see Efia Schwarzenegger grant interview? Apart from saying Efia call UTV, I rarely see Efia so interview unless they be on our live. Now, other kinds of person. Now, there are so many issues about Efia Schwarzenegger. She's not talked about them or reacted to them during any interview. And I'm sure most journalists, any Efia Schwarzenegger, they were going to touch on those issues. And I touched on so many of such issues. Rebecca says, no, my interviews are not to fool things. My interviews are to let the public receive reactions or what the person are assembling fan on, and also encounter what he or she feels. And after Efia called by, there were a lot about her, and I asked about that thing, and she reacted to it, she talked about it. I didn't go much into it though. There's been a lot of allegations about Efia's kids. I asked about it. Esubiani how was presenting idea. Esubiani how or Kasa was presenting. However, Efia presents her conversation on the style. I don't tell Efia say, I don't tell people say talk like this, talk like that, talk about this person. No. If I ask you a question and you think you don't want to talk about it, I don't force you. There are so many people. I don't know me interviewer or catch you say I don't want to talk about it. You respect the person's opinion, you respect the person's asama, then you move on. There are so many people. I remember I talked to this lady, Nadia Boare, and while the conversation was going on, we moved on to different things. You don't force somebody when the person doesn't want to talk about it. And I fear it's not a kid. So yes, there are issues. If you compare because Zion interview ben away na then na win we yesi no one fear no one busa no insem here. That's what I'm saying, that with what I asked Efia, most of the questions, there are so many journalists and community Efia come those same things because Efia in no interview has talked about those things. Yeah, so moving on, we talked about a lot of things, and one thing I think today I'll talk about a Sibolanga conversation Efia have here, and that is what made Mzbel come to talk. Now, whether I like it or not, Sibolanga is Adia Oka Obianim say Efia Schwarzenegger. I'm not the one to tell you. I mean, most people know. Say Sibolanga, as soon as you say Sibolanga, Efia Schwarzenegger. There was a song done with a name. Whether it was for her or wasn't for her. As soon as the flag came out, almost everybody was associating the song with Efia Schwarzenegger. A video came out later. A lot of conversations came about that song. And almost everybody was relating it to Efia Schwarzenegger. Efia never uttered the word. Ebia mina minim, but I never heard say Efia Kabibi. So I thought, something like this about you. Everybody's watching you. Everybody would want to know what you say about it. I did not tell Efia, say Efia, can we? Efia could have easily said, Zion, like she never talked about it when the song came out. Because, I had a lot of things for us to talk about. I never forced Efia Schwarzenegger. And mind you, I am a journalist. I ask all questions. I ask, unless the person doesn't want to talk about it, and I say, unless it's too sensitive. Of course, it be a court case. There are certain things that are too sensitive. You don't go there. But this is in the public space. This is in the entertainment field. It is a song. It is a music. It is not a taboo to touch on it. I mean, I want to be to be. I will be a can one be. Aside the person, I didn't find no. So I asked Efia about it, and I mean, Efia decided to talk about it. However, she decided to go about it in the only case. I talked about a song. I didn't talk about Obi private life. I didn't talk about Obi way. But at the end of the day, I mean, because of the things that Efia said, things have gone south. Let me put that there. Let me come to Nana Mom Belinda. That's how I call her, Mzbel. I mean, Mzbel is very dear to my heart. I like Mzbel. I liked Mzbel. I like Mzbel. I'm sure I'll forever like Mzbel. I love her. Mzbel has, I mean, maybe right now we are audience and Penasema. I've always loved Mzbel. Maybe if I like you, I like you. I mean, for a very long time, my name is Kasada, but I still like her. I've always loved Mzbel, and I still love her. Even after the video, I mean, you're all human beings. Maybe it's messy. Uncle square. I mean, you can air your grievances and da. I still love Mzbel, but I think that there are certain things that will kind of, I feel I have to also say one or two about it. I didn't go and do the interview to lambast her, for people to insult her and all that. No, I don't do that. That's not the intent of my interview. I mean, how many times have I had interviews with Mzbel? I've interviewed Mzbel so many times. And in most of the interviews, I asked her questions about Efia Schwarzenegger. When they were friends and when they were not friends. It got to a time where even Efia came out to do a video saying, I should never mention her name in my interviews with Mzbel again. Because, I mean, many interviewer, if there's an issue concerning Mzbel, because I mean, if I'm doing interview with Mzbel, now only Efia Schwarzenegger issue, I ask about it because people would want to know. It is my job to ask questions. And Mzbel talks about it. So at the end now, my boss will be questioning about you are Ubofu. No, I mean, I had an interview with Mzbel about Pastor Prince. I had an interview and I think we talked, Nigerians want some. Nigerians didn't come out to insult Zionfelix. He didn't come out to insult anybody. Even aside Zionfelix interview with Mzbel, Mzbel come out from us. Mzbel has talked about other people on other platforms. But who would be count once more Obofu? I mean, many Zionfelix I'm to say. I am not saying this say and interview if you're no. I was there. Me come Mzbel, my relationship and come Mzbel. But she went to have an interview and talked about me. Sabio minya ponchio, muja jami mo. Aman for di matema, me say ebe me yaw. But man kashi yo. Into Mzbel koko come and watch some more platform be so about my and that is even my private life. And your entertainment and your medjuma me yo. Wait, my coming interview once, so I don't watch Zionfelix interview. Zionfelix is not a good interviewer. Okay, Zionfelix that's good, maybe I had one year. Wait, my coming once, and they fine. But it's my private life. She wanted to talk a lot about my private life. But man, cash you. Me, man, cash you. It was almost a baby. I didn't say anything. Sabi yo misumi ni pao. I'll come and once a man for Dimatema, Mr. Bami Yao. But man, Kashi, I never came out to talk. Suddenly, Mzbel, I can't say about me and that for people to insult me, and later came out to apologize to somebody and left me out. I never say anything. I am also a human being. No. But Mzbel, dear, Makoye interview and in the private life, and you might well release that to public domain. I will be able to digest it and you know. Somebody can take the song and do a review about it. Somebody can do this. I'm not for using a TikTok. So the person now, I mean, Obi say identify no hono. Only the okay be we say make a question what can I'm not saying so come once make a question no. I asked, I mean, I've done several interviews. I think the reason why I'm in here before we in the camp, I didn't talk my Mzbel question. No, I never asked Mzbel question because there was nothing about Mzbel and Schwarzenegger then. But this time you had released a song. Man for Jane say associated with a Schwarzenegger, and that is why I asked. Apart from that question, I'm not sure I asked anything Mzbel and Schwarzenegger again. I only asked because what will he say? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not sure. Say, fuck. You see, as I said, I love Mzbel. I mean, I always say that only me no being judged forever. But how you guys separate, very very important. Don't separate on a very bad note. I don't know if this is how like my relationship with Mzbel is going to end or not, but I wish it doesn't end like this. I mean, where Mzbel can call me, I can call Mzbel. I mean, not any big idea about to say, yeah, if I'm hot shame, no, if you're on the hot that. Well, I'm hot shame, meet my friend. Let's say I'm hot shame, yes, can't say, but you don't know. Maybe I'll hear Ubi or baby, Mzbel, anything like that. I don't want it to end on this note. Let me interview of Frankfurt, Kaneshi, I'm going to be a warehouse bill, and a Nico break. So, I'm resuming now, be famous as Zion. There, Mzbel talking on Facebook. Go and watch. And I'm I'm like, I don't want to know what she's saying. I feel like my idea. How we see the person can. Maybe I mean I was even late. That was the evening Effia was doing her dinner with friends in Düsseldorf, Germany. So my teacher people started texting me. Mzbel saying me. I didn't want to watch the video to know what she was saying. I didn't want to know what she was saying. No, because I thought, okay, on the person can answer. And later, as of now, I've not watched the entire video. And then I'm in Netherlands and you may now, me hear YouTube videos. And I'm Mzbel I go to YouTube. And earlier, I saw the video on TikTok. I saw some 2 videos on TikTok. I'm posted some snippets, some 2 minutes be. What was she saying? I've forgotten. But I want to say, my current car, my Benz no. I'll say one. Me get some arrive. Me get some Musca. My Benz no. I don't talk about worth. I'm not here to talk. I won't even talk about that. I have not arrived. Me Nisika. I've never said anywhere that Musca. I feel God is blessing me. God has started blessing me, and I'm not even where God even wants to take me to. I always tell myself, say, if God wants to bless you, just avail yourself. And I am availing myself. I saw a publication on Ghana Web where the caption said, Mzbel said I was on her payroll. If you're on somebody's payroll, that means you're working for the person. And I was working for Mzbel. So if I'm working for you and you pay me, I don't see anything wrong with it. Sabio, I am working for you, and I am happy I worked for you. Mzbel, I was there, and I will frame me. I was doing my blogging. No matter do baby, I will frame me. Say, "Open blogger now, you want to be recommending me? Be recommending me because I am." Then the person saw me to be a good blogger, so I can help your brand. And I will frame me share or Africa. And since then we signed a contract, and the contract required editor on chain because a human be more than the contract crumple. Mzbel, we were working. So if you put me on a payroll and you're there or someone can't get the say, na me nyashi na asa wuchameka. Na kia. Yeah, Juma. And you know how I work. Me, I love my work. Me pay Juma pa. And I was working crazy for you, you know it. Nana, yeah, Juma. You know, there are lots of things that I don't want to. The family issue, Erica, Mina, I won't even go there. I mean, yeah, care Juma. You want to bring my private life into it. I won't touch on that one. Yeah, Juma. Nana, I worked with you for a very long time. And I appreciate every minute, second that I was with you. Nana, Ukonia FM 95.1. Now we is night show. Nana, me bow 10 p.m. The show was from 10 to 12 a.m. Thursday, 10 p.m. Thursday, then 12 a.m. the Friday. And sana makufio. Me jina studio no wasa comment over pon. Nana, me no ye adwuma. Yes say bia I was a lazy guy. Now we try make no. I am a hardworking guy. Come here, hardworking now. There are lots of people. I mean, I started with a lot of people. Where are they? There are lots of people. There are lots of people. Oh my Juma, they're not up to where I am. I'm a lazy boy, and I'm coming through how I love my job. So if I'm working with anybody, I go all out for the person. And you know, Nana, I went all out for you when I was working with you. I went all out. Even Menka Waya or Upper Fremono. I think I wasn't around. I think I wasn't even in Ghana. But my boy is nearby. Maybe taking coverage. Nana, as of now I'm talking, I love you. And it's unfortunate that all these things are happening. I don't hate you. It's not my intention. Say maybe a question. I'm gonna be do attempt. Make a baby. The bakona or answer no. Now wabe can something bad now. No. If I'm asking a question, I don't ask a question with bad intention. I ask questions for answers from the people I am interviewing. My job is to ask questions for people to answer. So nipa na or answer no, and also how or answer question no, because people want to know or know so what he or she has to say from the other end. Obi akawe also wo kabi. It doesn't have to be one way. Maybe I mean, meji way as me say na maji way thought. Na meja way. It won't be good of me as a journalist. Maybe say I'll get both sides. So if makoye interview now uhasma bema, I mean, I wasn't even expecting say you even talk to issue. I mean, talk to maybe at the interview I'm going, no. But to come talk about my mother, talk about a house I've built for my mother, to talk about a ma, and all that, I don't know. I mean, as no be how I will see etiki asem. Maybe I won't go that tangent of talking about things outside issue now, but now fine. We'll a person will call outside issue. But I feel say, I mean, that could have gone. Maybe I didn't say now okay, they're fine. That is okay. But me, I feel say that was off. But if you think it's okay, it's cool. But what I am saying right now is say I didn't go and do the interview with a bad intention for anybody to insult you. And in some way say about a fair nigga. And I'm bisa no. However she wants to answer it, no. No. How a person answer no. Man can't check if you're so undo biatem. Man can't check if you're so answer this way about this particular question. And that is why in the beginning of the interview, there is a disclaimer that whatever the guest says on the show, no asem our person can, not that of the host or the platform. Anybody I interview be an asem person can be no. Not what the host wants to say or the platform wants to say, and we do not associate ourselves with it. Nana, you know, I've interviewed several times. There's no instance. I'm in no interview. I'm catching saying, Nana, I'm going to ask you this and this and this and this. So say this and this and that. No, Nana, I've done interview with you several times on radio when I was at Radio Universe, in radio, on phone, on radio, and on this YouTube channel. I don't do that. I don't script interview with people. Don't person mo kano. Nana, me no interview don't person kano. Okay. I don't say Nana then. No. As I said, Mzbel, I don't have any issue with you. There was okay be waka. But men dream say me power some me time. Then why me onye me hwe. No. Onye me hwe. I only went to work. And unfortunately, I mean, a very big occupation hazard. I only went to work, and maybe I'm about all these things about. But I don't have any bad intention about you. I don't have anything against you. I mean, in the past, we weren't cool. I mean, Nancy, this was it this month? Before I see Bolanga, I think I sent a message on Instagram. Hi, how are you? And I reply me. And also I want to interview you. I'm not sure if you replied. I didn't. I never knew that you had issue with me. Like truthfully, I never knew. So it was after then I'm also interview. You know? I'm like, okay, so Mzbel has issue with me, because you had issue with me earlier, and during Mina's birthday, we hugged and we became cool. And about restaurant tour several times. Papa free mono, may so rest in peace. Me by 1 week and all that. So and after since then no, we know me any pa me na for kasa baby me know ye adwuma wi a me call o hear man from me here na my fro once in a while me know be am na man for chat gidigidi sa. So I never knew we had an issue till you went to grant an interview and you talked about my relationship and all that. It was then I realized that only more issue. Me I've never had an issue with you. Until so I can ye. I'm who's only more issue. We don't have issue with you. As I said earlier, me fear one as more can ye me papa